To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
All along it was a fever. Folks were hot-headed believers. All along it was a fever. Folks were hot-headed believers.
Disneyland is your land.
My hands in the air said, show me something, show me something, show me something. Hands in the air said, show me something, show me something, show me something. I threw my hands in the
Disneyland
air,
is dedicated to
show
the
me
ideals, the
something,
dreams,
show me
and the hard
something,
facts that have created
show me
America,
something. Hands in the air
with the
said,
hope
show
that
me
will be a source of
something,
joy
show me
and inspiration to
something,
all the world.
show me
Thank you.
Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really
As you can see on this map, we have a perfect location in Florida. The sketches and plans you will see today are simply a starting point. Our first overall thinking about Disney World.
It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given.
Everything in this room may change time and time again as we move ahead. But the basic philosophy of what we're planning for Disney World is going to remain very much as it is right now.
My hands in the air said, show me something, show me something, show me something. Hands in the air said, show me something, show me something.
The king has returned.
Out in the foggy.
What it do? How's it going, everybody? How are you out there? Yo, getting it started the right way. Hey, everybody, what's up? Are we doing okay out there? We got a lot to talk about. Another day, another live stream. Hello, everybody, and welcome. And actually, today is a very special day, not only for theme park news, which I'm not like a newscaster, but I'm just a guy who enjoys theme parks. And it's not just a big day for that. It's a big day because today is the very start of the scheduled live stream. So if you missed the announcement, which is actually on Facebook, you can check the full schedule over on my Facebook. I pinned it to the top of the Spokes main page. But we are doing live streams every Thursday through Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if a lot of you have been asking for more live streams and a consistent schedule, well, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there will be a stream and a new vlog will be released on Tuesday. So vlogs come out on Tuesday, and the rest of it is like throughout the weekend we'll be live streaming. Well, from Thursday on. So if you missed the announcement, there we go. Today is officially the first day of that. So welcome, everybody. I had to change my thumbnail because I felt it was only appropriate. I didn't look as shocked as in my last thumbnail as I needed to in this one. So hello, everybody. Robert says I should crack open a cold brewski. I think that's a terrific idea, Robert. You should. It's been a day, and you know what? That's the beautiful thing about going live at 6 p.m. is it's after 5 o'clock, so it's great. Hi, Kylie. Hello. Celebrate Kylie's in here. Stephen Kenyon. Nicole. The Nicole Roll. The Nicole Rose. The Celebrate Kylies, the Doom Bookies, the Crusty Aidens. Hello, everybody. How are we? How are we? Looks like you guys are doing pretty well. Mindy Girl wants to know, where's my Tigger? Wait, your profile picture is a dog, so I could definitely understand. We got Discord popping off. Hey, thanks everybody for joining the Discord, who joined yesterday and before that. I see Michael Dad is in here as well, or Disney Dad is in here. I think so anyways. I saw him in the chat a little bit earlier. Don't know if he's still watching. Florida Joey Con says, hey, big news, right? Yes, definitely. So for those of you who are just tuning in, maybe watching on replay, hello out there. Let's just get right into it because we got a lot to talk about, and I'll give you my personal opinion on how I feel about it, as I always do. So take it for what it's worth. I'm just a guy who enjoys going to the theme parks, and that's it. No, I didn't figure out the beast inside. I think it's just broken or something. But we're going to get into some gaming a little bit later. I'm thinking about hopping into a scary game after we talk about this news, but maybe we'll do it. We'll do the thing that streamers do where they download the game. Like we look for a game together and then we download it together on Steam. So I'm thinking we're going to do that, and maybe it'll be a horror game. So who knows? But all right, so let's get into the theme park news. So for those of you who missed the big news today, which guys, this is a very, very big deal. Universal actually announced or proposed its plan to the Florida government. So basically, and I don't know anything about politics, but here's what I know. And I got a couple articles here, so we'll talk about it and kind of
presented a plan to reopen to the public June 5th. The announcement.
Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about that. But spoiler alert, Universal just announced something. Doom Boogie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Doom Boogie. It's hard to read on this screen right now, but thank you so much for the super chat. So here's the deal. Universal Orlando proposed a reopening to public for its theme parks. So Islands of Adventure, I don't know if Volcano Bay is included in this, even though the summer is coming up. But definitely, it's two main staple theme parks. It's been proposed to reopen. So what we're looking at is the 5th of June. It's possible that Universal could open on the 5th of June. Now, some people are saying, oh, well, it's been approved by the task force, but it hasn't been approved by the governor, which is very likely to happen. If the task force has already approved it, more than likely the governor is going to approve it so that we can get the economy stimulated and all that. Now, a lot of people are saying maybe it's too soon. I'll tell you my personal opinion on it, but let's just talk about how they plan on doing it, because we can't comment on it unless we know. So right now, or how they're planning on doing it. So right now we have WESH. It's like an NBC affiliate. This is our like our news here in Orlando. And we might have to refresh this because it's all jacked. But they have a video on here. We'll watch the video together and we'll see. And I'll tell you the actual plan of what they're going to do. Yo, lag, bro. Lag is real. We might have to watch an ad. Let's go.
First of Orlando's big three theme parks, Universal has presented a plan to reopen to the public June 5th. The announcement came during a meeting of Orange County's Economic Recovery Task Force. They unanimously signed off on the plan, which now must be evaluated by the mayor and then recommended to the governor. Universal's Chief Administrative Officer, John Sproles, detailed a phased opening over several days starting June 1st.
We've asked to be able to open our parks beginning on June the 1st. Now, this would be a gradual capacity managed opening. We're going to manage capacity not only across the resort, but within each and every attraction and food venue and merch venue. And not only that, but we're going to ramp up slowly.
Sproles went on to say the park would be open to employees only June 1st and 2nd.
Okay, so that's super important to think about. So what he said was that it was a gradual opening across not only the theme parks, but once the theme parks open, there may not be attractions that are open. At least from what I took from that, that's what that's saying. So you might have things like Hogwarts where there's very enclosed spaces. They're going to have to figure out a way to to do that. We may see when Universal opens that certain attractions won't be open.
The 3rd and 4th, it'll open to invited guests and some annual pass holders to do what he called a stress test to make sure everything's working. Then on the 5th, the park will open to the public with lots of new safety measures, including a requirement guests get temperature checked, wear masks, and social distance throughout the park.
We have taken our industrial engineering team and they have helped laid out how we can do social distancing in queue lines, in restaurants, in merchandise stores. And based upon that, we've been able to readjust our capacity ride by ride, food outlet by food outlet, so that we understand what we will be able to do.
Now, it's interesting, Universal never mentioned any numbers in terms of capacity, but here's a few of the additional safety measures. Closing interactive play areas, eliminating areas where water is sprayed or misted, and all of the restaurants will go to mobile ordering. Now, this all, again, has to be approved first by Mayor Demings and then sent on to the governor to approve. Live outside Universal Orlando, Amanda Dukes, WESH 2 News.
Amanda, thank you.
Well, I felt like a newscaster just now. All right, so there you go. I mean, that is the ultimate plan, which we'll get into a little bit more details here on how they plan exactly on doing that. But things like eliminating the water, like the misters and stuff, it's going to be killer for summer. But you know what? It's more important to keep people safe. You know, this is very, very interesting. I mean, I like things like that. I like mobile ordering. Mobile ordering should have been a thing like forever ago, okay? And it was. And really, Universal has been pretty cutting edge when it comes to lineless queues. So, you know, before even the pandemic, they had been doing things, certainly, you know, in the water park, the water theme park, which is Volcano Bay. Forgot the name for a second. Volcano Bay, and then you know you had ride queueless systems that are, you know, like Fast and Furious. You have rides that are like that they've been doing. I foresee them getting some infrastructure in place, so being able to do that on rides, it's a technical thing, but being able to do that on rides like Harry Potter, where you're walking through a castle and you got a kind of tight corridors. I mean, this is going to be an interesting thing to you know, watch them do. I don't know. I'm kind of fascinated. Back to you, folks. Will we have to wear a mask on Incredible Hulk coasters? So here's the thing. Some people are saying that you can't wear masks on roller coasters. They're saying there's no way you can wear a mask on a roller coaster. It's just going to fall off. Other people are saying that's ridiculous. In Asia, they have some pretty crazy coasters, which the masks aren't falling off. Here's what I know. I know that SeaWorld is running one of my favorites and one of the most intense coasters in Orlando. I think it's like the tallest and the fastest roller coaster in Orlando. It's called Mako, and it's themed after a shark. I love that ride so much, but it's an insane coaster. And here's what I know. I know that they've been testing it with some people wearing masks to see if they fall off. Now, I don't know how that's going, but I assume pretty well. A lot of people are saying, again, in Asia, they have these crazy rides and like the masks aren't falling off. So that's kind of cool. We'll have to see how that goes, I guess. I know if you wear sunglasses on coasters, they don't fall off. So anyways, it seems likely. All right. So guys, not to get into too much like of the boring news, I just feel like this is important. This is not boring to me because we're talking about in a couple of weeks the theme parks might be open here in Orlando, which is a big deal. You know, so I don't know if it's gone to the mayor or the governor yet, but as far as what it's looking, it looks like there's going to be a phased opening in June, starting June 1st for team members, and then slowly phasing throughout June 4th for pass holders, and June 5th open on the public. June 3rd and 4th would be open for limited ability to some pass holders. Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people are asking me if I'm going to go. I've gotten that question today, and the reality is, and I know I I know we want to go to the theme parks as soon as possible, but the reality is I just don't know yet. I can tell you that we'll definitely be going to City Walk sometime in the next few days. I wanted to give it a little bit and see how everything went. And then we'll probably be going to Disney Springs sometime this weekend on stream. So there we go. I mean, that's the announcement. This is the phasing. As far as how I feel about it, I mean, let's just read a little bit more about it, because this is the actual official plan that they submitted, which is kind of cool, and it gives you a quick little peek onto how the new life might be inside of the theme parks. So all of this stuff: pre-arrival communications, hotels, transportation, parking, and valet. I found it interesting that valet is not going to exist. Security, City Walk front entry. So all this is screening, sanitation, spacing standards, and touchless. So you're not going to be touching anything at all. Very, very interesting. Team members have new work standards, which means that they're sanitizing a lot more and they're being extra careful. Team member journey. And a lot of this is going to be, kind of a lot here. And some of this I'm reading for the first time as well. Attractions and entertainment. Hand out 3D glasses individually. Close interactive play areas. Wait, what does that mean? Screening. Dining and merchandise. Face coverings will be offered for sale. Oh, cool. Team members. Self-temperature checks at home. Team members with flu-like symptoms will be sent home. If a team member has a temperature, they'll not return to work for 72 hours. Team members 65 and over are encouraged to stay home. This is super interesting. Volcano Bay. CDC has stated that well-maintained pools using chlorine and bromine are known to inactivate the virus. Interesting. COVID-19 ride vehicles, rafts, and life vest cleaning will be placed in places in water for additional cleaning as needed. Okay, I was wondering about Volcano Bay to see how they're gonna do this. I think we got a little bit of lag. I was wondering about Volcano Bay because that's a water park, I mean, it's a theme park, but it's a water park. I like the Tapu Tapu idea, and I hear that they're bringing that to the actual parks. Interesting top 7 good side for HHN. Keeping the faith. Definitely. I think HHN will be different this year, but I'm very excited to see what it's going to be. I mean, this definitely does keep up the faith for HHN. Let's just take a look at some of this. Now, this is kind of similar to what you've seen. They're talking about guest signage at entry. So basically, when you walk into the parks, you're going to see these signs. I don't know where they're going to be. Some of them say, oh, look, window cling. And this one is signage, which just means it's going to be one of those signs that sits on the floor. Signs to be positioned at key guest entry points. Toll booth plaza, security and temperature screening, and entry to City Walk Bubba Gump area. Okay, so there's going to be no mistaking seeing these signs. You're going to walk into them. So important for today's visit, they're just saying like face covering, all the stuff that City Walk already has. I believe these are already here. Xavier, I can whistle. Kind of. I don't even know, dude. Okay, so this is kind of new though. The social distancing floor demarcations, I believe it's already at City Walk, and then you have a frame signage: stay healthy, social distancing, keep 6 feet away, enjoy your day at Universal Orlando Resort. This is so weird. Like, I never would have thought in a million years that this would be a thing that we're even talking about. Like, if you had just traveled into time to this point, and you traveled from like the past to now, you'd be thinking, what happened? Did a zombie apocalypse break out? Why are we looking at it? I was like, this would be so crazy to think that the theme parks have been closed for this long. But welcome everybody. If you're just now joining in, we're talking about the official plan of Universal Orlando reopening to the public as far as the theme parks, which was announced earlier today as a phased opening. And we're just kind of going through it and talking about the official plan. Right now, I'm showing the plan that was provided to the task force today, and that'll be provided to the mayor and the governor for approval. It's already been approved by the task force, which is pretty cool. it looks like these are guest communication handouts. So when you walk into the park, you may be handed one of these pieces of paper, which I think, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of cool. You got to inform people. I think, you know, you got to definitely inform people, and particularly, I would say guests who don't speak English need to definitely have a handout, because the signs aren't going to be entirely in Spanish or whatever. You got to know. COVID attraction queue entry. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is the last page. Signage process for attractions to support social distancing. This is so interesting. Okay, so dot style marketing and line style marketing. Marking. So you would go into, can we zoom in here? Okay, look at this. So if Q is 42 inches in width or less, a dot at the end, there'll be a dot at the entrance and a line every 10 feet. So if the Q is 42 inches in width or less, okay. Avoid having travel parties waiting next to each other. Okay, so one thing I have heard is that there's no single rider line anymore, and you won't be placed with anybody who's not your party anymore, which may be a good thing for some of you. Avoid having travel parties waiting next to each other in switchbacks. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So you would go into this queue, you'd have a line right here, and you wouldn't be able to pass it as they're passing by. But my question is, what about over this fence? Like, aren't you going to be walking next to each other? Right? Like, wait a second. See, this is where I get confused. So if you have someone, okay, so maybe what they're going to do is you're going to have to wait right here. And then there's spacing in between here, and they're waiting right here. So they're going to let this person move as soon as the next person moves, right? And then they stop at that line, and then they're not going to let this person go until, but if they're walking by this way, wouldn't you think that they're going to be passing by each other? These are just questions. If the queue is 43 inches in width or more, a dot is at the entrance, line every 8 foot. Okay, so basically just measurements and, okay, so how the turnstile is going to work. When there's no physical queue, dot first, and there's a line every 8 foot. Okay, for the turnstiles, for walking in. Same thing happens in lines at the store. Yeah, okay. Okay. So Florida Joey Con brought up a point. This is exactly what they did for the Shanghai Disneyland opening, which, yeah, is right. I mean, they had dots on the line, dots on the floor, and lines on the floor for social distancing. Now, I think this is a great idea. It looks like a great plan. Somebody else brought up, it looks like I don't even know. I don't even know what somebody brought up. Oh yeah, so similar to a grocery store. So I guess that's true too. I mean, you're walking by people in a grocery store, but this is more like a bunch of people condensed in a small area. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. I mean, it looks like a good plan. I mean, it's good enough for the task force to. I mean, and who am I? I'm just, we're just having conversations here, but. I'm excited. I'm excited. It looks like a good plan. It looks like, I was wondering about the hotels. It looks like they're phasing those back in as well. I don't know. I'm excited. I mean, it's very hopeful. I'm hopeful about it. And if you guys want to check this out, you can, just give it a quick Google. This is the actual plan that they submitted to the government. So here's the thing. I can't talk too much about it. We're just going to have to wait and see how it goes. Will I be at the opening? Maybe. I haven't decided whether I'm going to be there yet or not. I certainly don't want to create any sort of extra problem, but I can tell you this. City Walk went very smoothly. Disney Springs went very smoothly. The worst problem they had there was the hot dog grilling, which I found hilarious. Don't grill hot dogs when it opens up, all right? But this is what we're dealing with. So this is what the new normal is looking like. I'm pretty excited for this, guys. I mean, this is very, very interesting. And but I want to ask chat, chat, what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think that this is enough safeguards put in place? I mean, you know my opinion. I think it is safe. I think that this is the safest that a theme park can possibly be. These are very good precautions put in place. We learned a lot from Shanghai and overseas, how the theme parks are operating over there. You know, after the pandemic, and I think they're doing a great job over there too. So, well, chat, what do you think? Are you going to be going to Universal when it opens up? Doom Boogie says it has to be incredibly difficult to put this together as a company. I'd be sweating bullets. I mean, yeah, it's like, what do you do? Really, for something that's supposed to be so condensed, for something that's meant to push so many people through, and to say, how many people can we fit through this? Because you could have never seen this pandemic coming. You know, it's hard. It's hard to completely rewrite your system when you're talking about infrastructure, and now you got to create virtual queues for every attraction before they can open, practically, right? Cosmic Grace says it's very safe. I can't wait to go. I think it's very safe as well. Trisha Lynn says I think they're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, Trisha, I think so too. Wait times are going to increase for the attractions. That may be true. That may be true, you know? I mean, it's either that or what? Or we don't have theme parks. That's the other option. I'd rather wait more in line, you know? It'd probably just get you to buy Fast Pass, really, honestly. But they're doing like a tapu system, which means that you're not going to be waiting in the lines. That's the thing. You can hang out, grab a drink, or go wherever, walk through the theme parks, go see a show. That's what's going to be cool. Because if you have a queue-less system where you're in the queue but you don't have to be there, I think that's the way it should have been all along. And so you can go watch the Blues Brothers show, you know, and still be waiting in line for... Yeah, you're going to be able to do more, I think, in the theme parks. Woody Woodpecker's wearing a mask. What about Halloween Horror Nights? Is it confirmed or held off for next year? So it hasn't been canceled. We know that. We don't know if it's confirmed that it's happening. You know, I've been saying for a while now, Halloween Horror Nights is probably going to happen, but I don't think they're going to have houses, at least indoor houses. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, it might. We don't know. With these social distancing guidelines, it's possible that it'll happen. The problem is the wait times, right? So it's almost like you have to have Express. But even if you have Express, you're still waiting, right? So I would say I'm excited for HHN, but I think what it's going to transition into is more of what you see in Hollywood, where they have outdoor sort of queues or outdoor mazes, scare mazes that you walk through. I think an outdoor, or it'll be mostly, it's possible that it'll be mostly scare zones. Steph the nurse should not be the new normal. This should be considered temporary. Yeah, I think it will be temporary. I think it will be. I think it's a safe precaution for people. Haley says, I'm just going to be back. Glad to be back at Disney soon and Universal. I'll do whatever they need us to do. For sure. I mean, temperature checks, all that. I mean, we've kind of gotten used to that, even though it's only been in a couple days. Just like, yeah, let's do it. Striker, what up? Kevin, I just wonder how they decide who gets to be resort guest first. I think that I think the resort. You mean like for the theme parks or for the resorts? If it's for the theme parks, when they're talking about pass holders, it's going to be the higher pass holders first. But I think the rest of it is that the bets are just off, like all bets off. Let's go. Elisa, how's it going? Alyssa says if I could go, I would. Doom Boogie, the real question is where are the Back to the Future masks? If I'm risking it all, I want to walk around in style. I really hope that it's not just a universal like a universal mask, which I'll get those too, but I really hope that they have like Back to the Future masks. Like, what would they do though? What would you do about? How would you do a Back to the Future mask? Would you have like a DeLorean on there? That doesn't make any sense. How would you do a Back to the Future mask? I'm so excited for the possibilities. I really want this. Trisha says we'll have to get back to normal at some point, and I feel like they're all taking great steps towards that. I'm excited for them to open. Excuse me. Yeah, I think so too. Dude, that was gross. Denise says each park will have to bring their max capacity way down in order to comply with so many people per square footage. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's already kind of a given thing. It's been happening over at City Walk. It's been happening at, I mean, a lot of people are saying that they would go, that it seems safe. And I definitely agree. There's some brilliant people working on the task force to keep us safe and to get things running again. And I think it's a good thing. Michael Disney Dad says, I'm definitely signing up, bruh. Same. I just don't know when I'm going to go, but I know I'm going. Color scheme of Marty's outfit, or like Doc Brown. Be crazy. Main Mafia in the chat. People probably with existing reservations already. Now that's another thing. Exactly. See, Lucky Minute, I'm so glad you brought that up, because that is how it's going to go. I mean, I think so. People with existing reservations, right? So the people who have already had bookings, and so back up, the question is, how many people do they allow in, and how long is it going to take those people? My guess is that they're going to be booked up for quite some time at the resort. Dawn, thank you so much for all the info. So many questions, and I love how you're helping us with them. Yeah, Dawn, like, here's the thing. I want to go back to the theme parks as much as you do. And it's important to have a positive outlook, too. You know, people think it's so dystopian, or that we're going to stay closed forever, or like this is, the new normal is the way it's going to be forever. That's not true. It's, you know, who knows? But look, there's a reason that there's, you know, someone like you or I are not, you know, planning these reopening. It's people that are smarter than us and have put their heads together to really figure out a way to keep people safe. I mean, half of this stuff, I wouldn't even know where to start, honestly, if I had to do this. This would be ridiculous. Let's see if Universal said anything about it yet on their website. There's more than likely not going to be on their website, as it has not been approved yet. City Walk is now open for on a limited basis. Universal's theme parks and hotel operations remain suspended through at least May 31st. Universal at home? Let's do that. Okay, so they don't have anything on it yet, obviously. Recreate your favorite rides. Check out our YouTube channel for more virtual rides. All right, let's get it then. Let's ride the Mummy. Dude, I miss the Mummy so much. Is it any better on YouTube? Please say yes. What's up, Maxwell? What's up, Ear to Ear Magic is in here? Okay. I wish this quality wasn't so bad. Is it going to be like this the entire... Your souls are mine! Okay, this is straight garbage. Guys. Why? Is it intentionally garbage? I need to know. Wowzers. Okay, well, there we go. We did it. We did it. All right, so that is the basis of it. I don't know how much more we can talk about as far as Universal opening up, but, you know, it be what it be. So I'm really excited. I think it's very exciting to talk about, and I think that video was trash quality. Why did they do that? You think they did that So you'd be like, wow, this is trash quality. I got to ride it in real life. Ear to ear. I think that's it, actually. I think that's the reason. Legitimately. So I'm going to try searching for something here. So
for the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others.
Okay, so this video is from the Coaster Views, and I think it's over at Universal Studios Hollywood. The difference is, I love this one. This one seems shorter because it used to be the old ET track. So literally the same exact tracks they kept for ET, but the way that they did this one is that you go through the entire ride and then you hit a backwards moment. So I wonder, I know generally they do a pretty good job. I want to see if the dark light is a little bit better. Perhaps they're going into night vision here. Yeah, it's more like a night vision thing. It's terrifying. This ride is so cool.
And join us in eternal death. Akunde, now your souls belong to me.
Oh my god, I love this ride so much. Thank you, Coaster View, for the POV. Just as a quick little commentary thing. That looks great, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the point where it's over, but then you go through the entire way that you went forward backwards. It's so sick. Is this it? Is this what I... Oh, this is the very end. Okay. So where's the point? There's a point here. This ride is so much shorter. Ours is actually better, but I like the fact that it's different. So you get to a point right there, where it brings you forward. There's an animatronic up above you, which is so wild. So you go forward, and then there's a certain point that you hit, which I think is right here, where it's like, okay, and this is the end of it. You hit a wall, and then you go backwards through the whole thing again. It's so wild. Oh my god, I love this ride. This part is so weird. This part right here, where it ends, it's like it's completely dark. You see this, and then all of a sudden it flashes and it's open, and you're back. Like, it's so crazy. It's so different. Super cool. All right, a few people who are just joining. What is up, Spiral Destiny? Shout out to Spiral Destiny. You should be on Rockin' back and forth. Oh, bro, that would be crazy. Imagine going backwards through Rockin'. If that's a possibility, can that be a reality? That would be so cool. Reminds me of Expedition Everest in a way. Yes. Quick few shout outs. Ear to Ear Magic was in there. I don't know if the audio was too loud, but shout out to you guys who are watching. Robert Werner's cracking open a beer, which my delivery should be arriving very soon. So we need to get a game like on and popping and start the download, because I got some ideas for some games tonight, and I'm thinking we're going scary. I'm kind of feeling this spooky vibe going on, this halfway to Halloween thing I'm feeling. And I just feel like maybe we should do something spooky tonight. What do y'all think? Kales, hi. Hi, Kales. Hi, Poco. Poco, what up? What up? Disney DJ Eddie, throwing down the super chats on the ones and twos. What's up, stranger? You rocking the flip-flops? Hey, man, not today. You know, very much just barefoot in my own home. You know what I'm saying? Steve Michaels, thank you for the super chat. $10 from Steve Michaels. Very, very nice of you, dude. Thank you very much. Opening week, cold drink, fun. Cheers to that, my friend. I am going to need it. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, right? How do you drink beer in the parks now?
Opening week cold drink fund. Cheers, Chris.
Thank you. Trying for a new ending. Terry, so I want to try a new ending, but the problem is, gotta get a PSVR for spooky games. Oh, dude, I was thinking about... Okay, all right. So let's talk about spooky games, all right? Let's talk about this for a second. Let's close out of this. So we're done with theme park news for now, unless something crazy comes up. Somebody was asking about... I think it was... I don't know. Oh, Bill, I think. So Bill was asking about, did he miss any of the Disney plans? Right now, we don't know any plans for Disney. Disney is holding off. What we do know is plans for Universal, Legoland, Orlando Eye, which is called Icon Park, or I think Icon Park 360. We know several different places that announced plans for reopening. I think Gatorland is in there as well. But we don't... Disney was not one of them that submitted today. Not that I know of. So they're kind of waiting. But you have to keep in mind, Disney is like its own city, man. It's like reopening a city. It's really difficult to just say, you know, that we're going to do that. Ryan, that sounds good. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There's this game. It's a cross between two games for me. So VR, I don't know. My computer should be strong enough to handle VR, but sometimes when we do it like crashes. So here's what I'm thinking. There's this game out here that's VR that we could play. Let's just check this out. Don't like this.
Have a six-pack on me. Thanks to all people in the armed forces past and present.
Dude, Robert, thank you. Thank you very much. Robert with the amazing... We're not playing this. I'm not playing this, dude. I'm not playing that. No. That's the same people who made Saw. I'm not playing that. Robert, thank you for the $25 super chat. Very, very nice of you. Very, very nice of you. Have a six-pack on me. Thanks to all the people in the armed forces, past and present. Absolutely. But yes, thank you. Thank you so much for that. And that is amazing. So we do have a holiday coming up. I thought the popularity... and FNAF died a few years ago. Wait, what is FNAF? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know, but this is VR. So it's a little different. But I don't know about that. I mean, I was looking at some of them. The problem with VR is it gives me a headache. Dreadbear? Oh, this is the same thing. Dude, I don't like it. I think what it is you're working overnight at a toy shop or something, and then they come to life, and like, is your graphics card robust enough to show VR? Even though it's a VR game, it might not show as VR. And I agree, that game is a big no. No, we've played VR on, we've streamed it before. We've done it before. But I don't think, like maybe some games can't do it or something. I don't know. It's crashed before too, so. But we have played VR before, right? Toy Story 4, too creepy. Basically Toy Story. Yeah, thank you to all the super chatters, by the way, for supporting. I hope that you at least are getting something, some sort of enjoyment out of the streams. And you know what, man? It's totally different. Jumping into a schedule now, so I'm getting into the groove of things for sure. So thank you guys for supporting that. All right, so it's between that for me or hopping into some of these other games. Now, there are a bunch of Disney games that are on Steam, right? So if we search for Disney on Steam, there's like every game in the world that does come up. I don't know if you guys can see all of them, but I figured that we could pick one together. Now, I'm not going to play Disney Princess Enchanted Journey. I'm just not. Or Disney Princess My Fairy Tale Adventure. Like, we're just not playing those games. but like, there's some that got to be good. But Disney is notorious for not having great games. Like, their games are trash a lot of times. Hate to say it, but they have a lot of ones that are based after the movie, and then the game is just straight trash. Indiana Jones, Starfighter. I think, okay, so this is the other scary game that I was thinking about, and maybe we'll go back to Disney. We'll cast a vote. I think Blair Witch is what it's called. It's a Blair Witch game. Okay, so just take a look. You got 8 out of 10. Oh my gosh, 9 out of 10. Okay, might have to do this eventually. Okay. Oh god, this is Beast Within all over again. No! I don't wanna! The Forest, yeah, you guys are telling me about the Forest. That's another one I wanna play.
Bullet, meet your new partner.
Oh no. Nothing better happened to that dog. Oh god. Friday the 13th is good, but it's not scary. One of the scariest horror games ever made. Oh god. Alright, it's between if the dog dies, that's it. Okay, look. It's between that.
You guys know these woods are cursed, right?
Oh god.
They mess with people's heads, even if they claim not to believe it.
It's between this and the Forest. We're gonna watch a trailer for the Forest. I want to decide with you.
Sign of the 9-year-old Peter Shannon, who went missing on Saturday afternoon.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
This marks the latest in a series of disappearances dating back to 1994, when a group of students ventured into the woods near Burkittsville, never to be seen again.
Bullet, seek.
You will want to protect your dog with this dog with your life. Oh god. No, he's in the corner again. Oh, we gotta get this one.
This is your chance to do something good, Alice. Don't waste it.
Okay, I gotta text them. My beer's on the way. Yay! And I'm gonna need it. Okay, is it gonna be this or Forest, guys? Oh my god. And I don't like Slender Man either. No. I don't want to play Slender Man. Okay, this is messed up. And the dog's gonna die. The dog's gonna die. And I know it. What if the dog... Okay, I don't want to... Forest? Which one do you think is better? Blair Witch or Forest? Is this like a bajillion out of 10 too? Oh god, this looks great. What? You can fish? A deer? He killed the deer? You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh my god! What are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. Bro, he's got a flashlight. You don't need to use your... Oh no! Oh, what have we done? What is that? This is kind of cool. I feel like this would be good for some people who don't want to see spooky all the time. Like, at least you get some casual moments of relief. Oh my god! Just kidding. You're never safe. You are never safe. Oh, look at that. You build like little traps and stuff. Okay, this looks cool too. Guys, I'm having a hard time. Alright, so here's the... Oh, what is that? This doesn't look as scary as Blair Witch. And I feel like you guys want me to be scared. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Woo! All right, folks. So it's between the Forest and Blair Witch. Which one are we doing? Forest or Blair Witch? Type it in the chat. Type it Forest or Blair Witch. Blair Witch definitely looks scarier. Forest looks like it could be fun too. Matthew Pintar, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Maine Mafia, what other theme parks are you going to in the summer? I don't know. Where are you guys going? I'm probably going to go to a lot of them. I can tell you that. Okay, so let's see what chat's saying. Forest, Blair Witch, Kingdom Hearts. Go back to a Disney game? I feel you. Damn, a lot of people are saying Forest. We should play Forest. But is it scary, though? Blair Witch. Look up Bigfoot. What is Bigfoot? Oh, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now. Is this scary? Recent reviews. Okay. All right. Let's check it out. What is this? Drone? Get a drone in this? Oh, you're in your... Are you hunting? You're hunting for Bigfoot. I get a gun? This is like the Forest. Oh, you can play with people? That's somebody else, like a multiplayer. This looks beautiful, by the way. Oh my. My heart. Oh my god! Oh, it's a bear. That's scarier than Bigfoot. My god. That kind of seems boring. I'm gonna be real. They made it look scarier than I think it actually is. It's like, it's Bigfoot. Like, what? Maybe we'll play that one day, but I don't know. It kind of seems like trash also at the same time, so. I'm gonna be real. What was the other one? There's like There's like a oh my God, this might even be the winner, right? Okay, there's a Michael Jackson's horror game. And I know what you're thinking. What? I'm telling you right now. Check out the Alien trailer. Oh, I know about Alien. Dead Space 2 is scary. Ooh. Outlast is scary. Oh, yeah. Outlast. Okay, wait. It's called like... I'm just going to type in Michael Jackson horror game. Oh my God, no. How do I get a hold of it? Escape the... Ayuoke. Escape the Ayuoke. That's what it's called. Ayuoke. Beer is calling. Hello? Yes. Well, I gotta meet you guys. Dock Central. He wasn't sure how to get to my place. All right. So, what were we just looking for? Are you okay? Okay, let's try this. Oops, that's not it. Are you okay? Are you okay, Owie? It's supposed to be like Annie, are you okay? But it's Owie, Owie okay? Owie okay? Are you okay, Owie? Please tell me this is on Steam, because I swear. A new computer game called Escape the Owie okay. Copy this. Oh my God, why can't I copy this? Just trying to copy the name, all right? Here we go. You think it's on Steam? We have to do it like this. We got to do it a little hood back. Oh my God, it's on Steam. All right, so check this out. Check this out.
The very definition of the word lacks the depth and meaning that humanity craves.
Beer's here.
We think we know what reality is, but don't be mistaken. How foolish we actually are, that we believe we can comprehend this world with just our five feeble senses. What would you think if I told you that there are things beyond time itself, things beyond reality?
Cheers, clinking beer mugs. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Beer, clinking beer mugs. 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 Tropical.
Oh my God, I missed the whole thing. Was it scary? Tony coming through. Wait, what was it? Beer. For those of you who missed the Tony, first of all, thank you, Tony, for the super chat. If you missed Tony's sleep stream, it was amazing because we kept spamming him and he never got a chance to sleep, which was beautiful. It wasn't scary. Tony, thanks for the super chat. Oh God, I've done it now. Okay, like this is the scary part, right? Because you're going through this house. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This looks scary. Where's my heartbeat monitor when you need it? Oh yeah, it broke.
What's going on? This can't be real.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. Look at the way he looks. Look at him. It's Michael. That is terrifying. Okay? This is like... And he walks through the house like you're trying to escape him. He walks through the house going, hee hee. It's terrifying, dude. Yes, thank you, Tony. You the man. Check out the Alien Isolation trailer. Well, I do like Alien. Dude, we're going between so many different games right now. I think I'm going to go back to Blair Witch. I think $40. How dare you? First of all, we're not buying this one.
Peggy
$40.
18.
Unless somebody super chats if we really want to play this. Sega. This one's kind of older. You know, I never played it. I never did play this. Sega. Yikes. Yikes. I mean, it looks beautiful, but this isn't showing me the actual game. Come on, bro. I don't want to see, like, some fake... Rain Davis coming in with a super chat. $9.99. Thank you, Rain, so much. You know what? Matter of fact, we might have to go. We might have to do a little bit of raid while we're gonna find a game to download. But then we're gonna have some fun of our own, whatever that means. You know what it means. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so people are saying don't get it now because it goes on sale at Halloween for $10. So, yeah, like the gameplay is really what I want to see. Oh man, I kind of missed the Beast Within a little bit. In-game engine.
Peggy 18.
Represents the in-game engine. So this is the actual, what it's saying is the actual in-game. I don't think this is gameplay though. That looks great, by the way.
I work for the company.
Okay, so you're walking through here. Okay, this is... Oh my god.
We think we may have found her, Amanda.
Sega. Okay, yeah, this is it. Give me the great movie ride or give me death. I love Alien. So cool. No.
We get to shut the book.
No.
Quickly.
How about that? Sound good? Nah. Just no. All right, I have to, here's the thing. I have to go I have to go back to Blair Witch. A lot of you guys were voting for it. I know we looked at some different games. At least we know we got hella games to pick from. But I think Blair Witch is probably going to be the winner. Now, please, for the love of all of the Blairs, can we not have the dog die? Because that is ultimately what I'm afraid of. I am so afraid right now of the dog dying. Sega. All right, so I think you guys super chatted enough that we can get this game. Well, we definitely can, but I got to transfer because the way my bank account is set up with the checking and the savings, and sometimes I don't see the checking and the savings, and it takes 2 to 3 business days to transfer. And PayPal is trash. There's a game like The Beast Within, but I forgot the name. The closest one I've seen, well, I don't even know, honestly. But Blair Witch seems pretty scary. All right, how big is Blair Witch? Are you not gonna tell me, bro? Like how big it is? Oh, here we go. So we need 16 gigabytes of available storage space to run it. So it's a 16 gigabyte download, which might take a minute, but we got games to play in the meantime. We got games to play and beers to drink. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a fun night. I love long streams. We should do more. Do you guys like long streams, or you like them when they're shorter? Because the way my check-in and the savings, I don't know if we'll be able to do Minecraft. It depends on how much trash my internet is right now, but we'll have to see. Longer streams? Long. I feel like sometimes maybe long is too much, but then every time we want to go